Welcome to the Crypto Investments channel. In this video I will talk about Filecoin price prediction and Filecoin news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Filecoin in 2022. Filecoin is a decentralized storage system that aims to store humanity's most important information. As part of the initial offering, ICO, in 2017, the project raised $205 million. The launch was originally scheduled for mid-2019. However, the Filecoin mainnet launch date has been pushed back until block 148,888 is reached on October 15, 2020. The project was first described back in 2014 as an incentive layer for the Interplanetary File System, IPFS, a peer-to-peer storage network. Filecoin is an open protocol. It is backed by a blockchain that records the commitments made by network participants through transactions made using Fil. Fil is the native currency of the blockchain. Blockchain is based on both proof of repetition and proof of spacetime. Filecoin was founded by Juan Bennett, who also created the Interplanetary File System. Bennett is an American computer scientist who studied at Stanford University. After founding Protocol Labs in May 2014, he visited Y Combinator in the summer of 2014, with the intention of finding support for IPFS and Filecoin, among other projects. In 2017, and is one of the largest in cryptocurrency history. TZOSXTZ raised almost $232 million in less than 2 weeks. In the words of its creators, it's the last cryptocurrency, and it's meant to last. XTZ holders have the option of voting on proposed protocol changes. Tezos, XTZ coin holders achieved an all-time high in October 2021, notwithstanding this fact. This raises the issue of whether FRPN can replicate its rival's prior success. Early investors have seen the value of their investments in FRPN more than double in a matter of hours, and this is just the first round of the token presale. There is still plenty of time to invest in the whole presale, which is predicted to grow by more than 1,000% in the next stages. With little over 40 days remaining in the FRPN presale, there is still time for prospective buyers to take advantage of this fantastic deal. 39 cents in its first week on CoinMarketCap, an increase of more than 150%. Filecoin hit a record high of $237.24 in April of 2021. The top price of the cryptocurrency marks a 4,600% gain from its ICO price of $5. As of its height, a $1,000 investment in Fil would have been valued at about $50,000. Tezos XTZ is another coin that started its pre-sale in 2017 and is one of the largest in cryptocurrency history. TZOSXTZ raised almost $232 million in less than 2 weeks. 7% jump and trade above the $1.51 mark, which also is the immediate price ceiling for the coin. On the flip side, the coin, if it loses momentum, can trade near the $1.40 mark, failing to sustain, over which it can also be priced at $1.23. The relative strength index agreed with bullishness, and reflected a positive buying pressure in the market. Awesome Oscillator also appeared green as the indicator was in correspondence with the other indicators. Lastly, the directional movement index preferred the bulls as the die line stood above the die line. Felt United States dollars 4-hour chart, Filecoin has depicted minor price movements on its charts over the last couple of weeks, and the coin had been struggling to move past the $41.98 price mark. The level mentioned above has acted as a full price ceiling, and if the coin is unable to break above its immediate resistance, it could dip to trade near the $34.98 price mark. Over the last day, Filecoin had just gained a little over 2%, which the bears can invalidate any moment now. With no volatility on its chart in the last couple of weeks, it might just be a good time to cash out. However, in the last week, Filecoin has managed to bring in some ROI. Technicals had turned towards the bears at press time. The relative strength index reflected the sentiments of Filecoin owners, as sellers had taken over buyers at the time of writing. The directional movement index was also headed towards a bearish crossover, as selling pressure returned. The RIN indicator had also depicted bearishness. Second news to date: Kraken to distribute United States dollars 10M to Ukrainian clients, total donations close to United States dollars 100M. After a devastating Russian strike on his hometown of Markalivka, Kiev Oblast, the man lost his wife, daughter, 2 sons-in-law, and his mother-in-law. Only a cat survived in the destroyed house. Source: Twitter @YourMaidenPress. Team Saplienko 2412. United States-based crypto exchange Kraken has announced an ambitious value to its holders. Filecoin, Fil, and Tezos, Tez, are 2 such currencies that fared very well during their presale, XTZ. When the Filecoin, Fil, presale started in 2017, it had already generated more than $250 million United States dollars. The debut of Filecoin, Fil, was well worth it for investors. It jumped from $11.02 to $28.39 in its first week on CoinMarketCap, an increase of more than 150%. Filecoin hit a record high of $237.24 in April of 2021. The top price of the cryptocurrency marks a 4,600% gain from its ICO price of $5. As of its height, a $1,000 investment in Fil would have been valued at about $50,000. Tezos XTZ is another coin that started its pre-sale to prevent a major fallout, in which case, a near-term tight phase around its point of control would be likely before the alt falls back into its long-term trend. Besides, keeping an eye on Bitcoin's movement and the broader sentiment would be important to complement the aforementioned analysis. The next news, Filecoin, Fil, and Tezos XTZ set historic record in their pre-sales Filecoin, FRPN, pre-sale rise 10% overnight. It is possible to buy new crypto at a far lower price by participating in pre-sales to make the best gains. We can see this when we look back at Filecoin, Fil, and Tezos XTZ historic pre-sale figures. Newcomer Filecoin, FRPN, aspire to be on these levels and hit huge figures in their pre-sale which has just started. Due to great demand, cryptocurrency pre-sales shutter sell out within minutes of their start. You'll want to keep an eye on the clock when the pre-sale begins again. One pre-sale you don't have to look too far for is Filecoin, FRPN. Their pre-sale began just over a week ago, and early investors are already reaping the rewards. One of the newest cryptocurrencies, Filecoin token, FRPN, has a lot of potential for development 26, according to analysts. On the other hand, it is very optimistic that the future of Filecoin will eventually grow. Thus, the predicted average Fil price will be between $128.11 and $132.77 expected in 2026 depending on the market. As stated in the same slogan, Fil's maximum price ranges from $128.11 to $159.12 for 2026. Fil price prediction 2027. Fil will be seen as the best option, and with a huge community, the Filecoin price will reach new highs. Price swings are hard to predict, especially if the market is more bullish or bearish than ever. For the year 2027, the Filecoin rate will be almost $180.24. The maximum bet we can get is $216.72. Filecoin average price prediction for the end of 2027 could be around $185.55. A huge price turnover is expected in the range determined by the cryptocurrency market. Filecoin price prediction 2028. It looks like by 2028, Filecoin, Fil, prices will hit a level similar to their previous all-time high. For 2028, we can expect the average rate to be $277.57. If everything goes smoothly, we predicted that Filecoin's maximum price could be up to $312.37 in 2028. Of course, there are chances that the market will fall after a long bull run, and this is normal for the cryptocurrency market. Filecoin price prediction 2029. Volatility drives the cryptocurrency market. Today it is not easy to predict and keep up with current prices. This is where many cryptanalysts come into play. Price projections are correct for the years indicated. Cryptocurrency consumers remain concerned about cryptocurrency bans and new restrictions. Filecoin could cross $472.60 if the market sees a nice bull run in 2029. Given that it is expected to be owned by long-term investors, its average price for 2029 will be around $407.27. Filecoin price prediction 2030. In 2030, with wider adoption and partnerships among other important blockchain networks, the price of Filecoin will skyrocket, with a maximum trading price of $688.60 in 2030. The price ranges will be very trendy, if we stick to them. If all goes well, we can expect an average price of $574.82 with a maximum price of $688.60 in 2030.